bad when we have been seeing them since the nerfs. But I think if there's anybody that might be able to make them shine, it's Prince and Ayla. Prince is going to have to absolutely go to the deepest depths.
And still, another swing here from 100 Thieves from Closer coming up empty. FlyQuest get the Dragon.
Dragon about to go, but what about the fight after? 100 Thieves still maybe thinking.
Walked over and helped Closer level up, trying to catch him up in a little bit of XP right there, doing anything he can. As we have 4 players on each side here as the engage now comes in. Spica pops the ultimate, Nami wave in as well. Closer getting low, does get the resurrect, as you mentioned, plays in so well with Xin Zhao, but he does still go down to the damage of Veigar. That's first blood for FlyQuest, 2 now as well, as it all begins to fall apart for 100 Thieves. Double kill for Vikla.
The rest of the plates, and with this first turret dropping along with all its plates, I would have to think it's going to be looking like 3,500 gold at 11 minutes for Fly.
Oh yeah, you know, GA loses value when you play against Caitlyn because they can just place traps under you. But the timing on the
Waiting for some sort of a mistake to capitalize on. Hope that there's some sort of miscommunication on FlyQuest's side, because otherwise it's so hard to find any sort of opportunity to get yourself a good fight here. Mid lane tier 1
moment to just check back in for those tuning in. This is game 1 in our best of 5 as they spot Vikla in the bot lane, and this looks like the opportunity for 100 Thieves to find themselves an engage. Bjergsen comes on in, it's Tenacity as well, and the kill on the double lift, Kobe.
Because 100 Thieves overload the bottom side of the map, they commit all of their members. They're happy to push out on the other 2 lanes. They do lose Vikla, they lose the bounty off his head, but Prince is pushing hard on mid, and top side, they take down the tower with impact.
Now the big thing here is the Drake has also been stopped for the side of FlyQuest because of the fact they killed Vic, comfortably contest this, so they will not be able to build towards Soul Point. They will not have that threat for the rest of the game, but FlyQuest is saying, all right, fine, no Drake, no problem. We're gonna take a tier 2 mid, we're gonna take a tier 2 double lift there. Not quite gonna find him. Throws out the cage to make sure Tenacity's not able to chase any further. Busio throws out a hook, only finds Impact. The Scion could still be a viable target here. They are going to focus him and look to take him down, but the dead body's going to come back to life and look to get something back. Busio is killed, and Bjergsen falls back. He doesn't use the ultimate. He's still got it ready to go. Closer's here on the front line. Now he's going to be resurrected by Bjergsen, but it means Double Lift has no way out. A double kill on Vikla. It's 3 dead bodies. We're at 100. Very dark and scary place.
Yeah, it's still dark and scary, and they're going for it!
Busio's going to be your target. Remember, he already had to flash away earlier.
You don't want a burger flip, Flowers.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like FlyQuest wants to give up this turret as the engage comes in from Impact. Teleport behind the 100 Thieves members. It's Vikla on the back line. He says hello and goodbye to Double Lift. Bjergsen goes down as well. He will have the ultimate, but that does not matter. Closer trying to just get out the lantern to safety. Vikla is...
Pull some miracle out of his butt.
Gentlemen, we are at an 8,000 gold lead for FlyQuest, and Vikla still doesn't even have a fully... That's what I want to look to now is if you're 100 Thieves, what are you thinking about changing? What needs to be different in game number 2? Because this one got out of control pretty quick.
I mean, I'm going to pass that to you, Kobe, because I have no dang idea.
I mean, one of the biggest factors when you're coming into best of 5s is the run. And that should be the first area that they start. That is something you can fix quickly.
Closer, about to die. Survives long enough to get the resurrection from Bjergsen, but what about after the fact? Now Spica's ready to use the ulti. Closer's still in retreat. Impact's here in the front. He's actually going to be the first one killed in this fight overall, and 100 Thieves doing a good job defending. The inhibitor is still standing too. FlyQuest push has not done a lot. Finally, they're going to get the inhib. They will trade their top.
This Jinx carry.
Well, FlyQuest is going to get that 3rd Drake here for themselves. Quick note to anybody who just saw a long way away. FlyQuest pushing up mid lane. Tier 3 turrets already under pressure. Prince grabbing a little bit of damage here through the auto attacks as Tenacity and the rest of 100 Thieves try to hold him off. That Baron Enchanted Cannon minion is going to have the buff for another 2 seconds or so. Oh, just as he was about to shoot the bullet, he loses the buff. Doesn't matter, turret had 1 HP left, and FlyQuest are now on to their 2nd inhibitor of the game. The super minions are pressuring the bottom lanes. Nasty has to deal with it. Mid lane inhibitor.
You talked about him being a one-man army before. He's just warding off the whole 100 Thieves team with all these meteors and cages dropping. Finally, that tower...
The Baron play has begun. Imagine trying to walk through that point with the Veigar cage.
Oh!
It's Spica on the back line, though, as he gets the knockup. Down goes Closer. No time for an ultimate there as they've been completely pushed off. Tenacity now stuck in the cage as well. Oh, it looks like it's all but over right now. As also there's one more! Ultimate has to be used by Bjergsen. They're going to march right on down. This looks like it's going to be game number 1 for FlyQuest. Let's talk about a miracle. 1 versus 5 for Doublelift. It don't matter how many playoffs he's been in. He's not stopping that. FlyQuest with the ace, and it's going to be FlyQuest striking first here in our best of 5.
This is the FlyQuest we saw in the first few weeks of the split. This is the FlyQuest that was notably absent for the last couple of weeks. And this is the FlyQuest that came to play in this first round of playoffs. They take game 1.